once that little thing in the yep, there it goes. It says stop broadcast, which means that we're live, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the Sugoi Boyz, episode 26, the Christmas special,
the final episode.
The final. Whoa! Are we dying?
The final episode of the season.
Oh, we're ripping.
I didn't know we had seasons, Justin.
What the fuck is next week, Justin? We all dead before then? There can't be a 27 episode anime? Maybe it's a bonus OVA.
Maybe. But hello, Warp, what's going on?
Hey, Warp. I'm just dying right here. Ooh, the final episode. Ignore him. It's not the final episode. Oh my god. Alright, well, Christmas is a couple days. So wanted to have a I should have gotten like a Santa hat or something to put on, but we all know I'm far too lazy for that. Gotta add a few specials. Yeah, but what was it? Oh, what do we start with? What we've been watching lately. I actually am anxious to bring this up because I mentioned this to J Chip the other day, and now I'm glad to have Art here because I am coming to the conclusion almost of Clannad After Story, and I knew that sad things were going to happen. And I knew exactly a big sad event that happens. I knew that was going to happen. And to be honest, the OP of the show kind of, when you know that, I watch the OP and I just see how a certain character is treated in the opening animation and stuff. And I'm like, well, something's going to happen to this character. And I knew it was going to happen. I didn't really know how. And then things have happened now, and shit has gotten really real and very sad, but it's building itself a little back up. And this is the most vague Clannad After Story thing. Because I guess I'm still enjoying the show, and as much as I don't care about spoilers, I'm sure some people here probably do. But I think Art knows what I'm talking about anyway.
Yeah, because that's exactly what I told you. You were like, I don't know if I know the big emotional climax. I don't know if I want to watch it. Trust me, there's more.
He was 100% right, folks.
Are you liking it more than the original Clannad?
Yes. Wait, I also want to say way more, but that would imply that the first one's bad. But I don't know. I'm just enjoying this one a lot better. It also looks a lot better. And then, I don't know. It feels... I like how they're out of the school. People in that shows their lives, sort of. And then fucking fucked up shit. And how people are handling a shitty situation in life or choosing to hide. Or choosing to run away from something. But the last episode that I saw, apparently we are going to be our guy Tomoya, right? I always mix him up in the girl. Is the guy Tomoya? Okay.
He's ya.
Okay.
She's yo.
Tomoya is apparently going to hang out with his kid. So he's like, hey, it's only been a couple years. It's probably good that we hang out.
It's all right. Just brace yourself for more emotional stuff.
Oh, I'm sure it's not done. But yeah,
I saw a really good meme out there of Clannad, where the original was just okay, where's the seriousness? And then when they get to Clannad After Story, they're like, okay, let's go back to being happy.
I liked some of the I like the Fuko stuff in season 1. I also love Fuko. That's the Harry Lolly in me, I guess. But
like I said, Fuko's not done yet. You're gonna see some more of her.
Awesome, Fuko. One of my favorite oh yeah, have I watched Tokyo Godfathers yet? No. That is happening. He has. I'm watching that. What's today? The 23rd, right?
Tonight or tomorrow, you should.
Tonight or tomorrow, yes. I've been busy with some things lately. I also have to finish Clanad and another Patreon request show. So
Tokyo Godfathers is a Christmas movie.
Yes, I'm aware. Thank you. Thank you, Art. Fuko is my favorite. Okay, one of my favorite lines now in all of anime, and I don't know why I love it so much, is the episode in season 1 where they have, I think it's a claw machine, and they're trying to grab something from it. I really don't remember what the setup is, but they're getting a claw machine. And this is after Fuko's sort of arc. And if you know stuff, whatever. Okay, she's fucking out of most people's memories. All right, whatever. If that's a spoiler, fuck you. She's out of most people's memories at this point. And she reappears, and then like they can't fucking get the claw. They can't get whatever it is, the claw machine or something like that. And I don't know why, but I just love how she goes like, she just appears and she's like, "Don't worry, Fuko will do it." And I'm just like, the fact that she just like third person that shit, it was fucking kawaii as shit, and I loved it. And then she doesn't, but it's or she goes like, "Fuko is here" or something, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, Fuko's here," and then in the end, it made me laugh because it doesn't fucking do anything, and she's gone again, and then and they're like, "Oh, I think I know. Do you remember that girl?" Oh, yeah, Fuko's great. And she carves her starfish. Pretty great. So yeah, I'm watching Clanad. Moe-tan, technically, although I haven't watched that in a couple days. That's still a weird show. It's another Patreon request. But it has a bunch of English in it, which is interesting. I gotta finish that. And yeah, Tokyo Godfathers will be probably tomorrow. Probably upload the video Christmas Day, I think. I should be here for that. So, looking forward to that. And then I also have some. I got a bunch of videos I want to release before the end of the year. So, but
we got a week left.
I know. J Chip, what have you been watching?
So I'm still watching Inuyasha.
Hey.
Season 2 of Inuyasha's dragging compared to season 1.
Yeah, but season 2 has Best Girl.
Eh.
Oh my god, here we go. I like Kikyo. I like Kikyo. The motionless fucking dead priestess bitch who floats around.
Moroku's pretty cool.
Moroku's hilarious.
He is.
I like the concept of Moroku. He's just a monk that touches girls' asses and lies to get housing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I want to do in life.
He finds the richest people in town and says that he senses spiritual energy, so he has to stay there to the night.
Yeah, that's my goal in life, is to be just like Moroku.
Is it?
Is it? You're gonna be Moroku? You want to ask girls if they can have your child, if they can bury your children, just straight up?
Sure.
Yes, Sweet Pea. Hilary Hagg did a good job in that. Unfortunately, well, I'll talk about this show in a bit. She kind of fucked up in Chrono Crusade, but she's an okay voice actress. But she kind of fucked up Rosette Christopher. So
not only am I watching Inuyasha, but I'm also watching White Album still. I'm almost done with that. It's still okay. The main character is still a douchebag, and I hope he gets ran over by a bus. Maybe he'll get ran over by a reindeer, because
Christmas joke! Is he a grandma?
He could be.
Sweet Pea is watching Big O, which I really want to watch.
Nice. I've heard that it has a really awesome dub.
It does, from what I've seen.
Me and my buddy Diamond are watching Backstreet Girls. That's a weird fucking show.
I've never heard of it.
It's basically a bunch of guys get forced into being idols.
It's 3 Yakuza members, and they have a choice. Either they die, or they get a sex change and become idol girls. Then they become popular, and that's their life. But I'm very disappointed, because I don't hear NSYNC.
Why would you hear NSYNC if it's Backstreet Girls?
Because they're pretty much the same.
Why are you watching the show is the more important question.
Because it had a really weird like cover on Netflix, and I was just like, "Oh, what's this?" And then I was like, "Yo, Diamond, you want to watch this with me?"
Netflix?
Yeah.
Why does Netflix have that and they don't have like recognizable anime? Well, they do.
I don't know.
They don't add like more. They got like Kake. They got like every time I fucking load up Netflix, they got the Kake Garuli girl like fucking shoving her tits into my fucking screen.
I mean, they have Devilman. They have Seven Deadly
Okay,
Sins.
they got Devilman a year ago. People keep saying that.
They're
hey,
having. Aren't they getting?
That's when they had Devilman.
They're getting Evangelion.
They have the new Baki.
I will believe it when I see it.
There's a trailer.
It's like 4.44. Until I fucking turn on Netflix.
Trailer.
Until I turn on Netflix, I don't give a shit.
With a date.
Probably a fucking Half-Life 3 trailer too. But until I see Ava on my Netflix, I am not believing this.
Hey, they also have the new Baki.
Metal Alchemist. I don't know if they still do.
They have the new Baki the Grappler.
Great.
Violet Evergarden. That was popular, even though Justin gave it a 7.
Bakugan.
They don't have Bakugan, but they have.
I thought they added Bakugan. No, Cartoon Network, I think, has a new Bakugan series. That's because they're really trying to push that card game.
Yeah.
Which stole an idea that I had in my head, by the way. I can't sue them or anything, but Bakugan has made a card game that your life points are your deck. So the idea is to make your opponent mill. And I thought that would be a cool idea a long time ago, and there wasn't a card game that existed that did that as far as I knew. And then fucking here comes Bakugan, and they're going to make like $11s of dollars.
Breaking news, J-Chip admits he's into boy bands.
He is into boy bands.
Especially the really boyish ones.
Yeah.
David Kaye, dude, very good voice actor.
And the last thing I'm watching is Princess Principal with Art and a bunch of other people. Me and Warp watched the first 2 episodes as well.
How is that going?
I'm digging it. It's got a really cool OP.
Has princesses and principals.
Yeah, I could see Harry Lolly liking the show.
I actually, not that I really know Harry Lolly's opinion, but I saw when I was in Japan, and yes, I am contractually obligated to bring up the fact that I've been to Japan and brag about it every single time we talk. I saw one night before bed. There had there's only one channel in our hotel that had like some anime stuff, and they had Princess. It was usually One Piece, and then they aired one episode of Princess Principal, and of course it was all Japanese, so I had no idea what the fuck was going on. But I was like, hey, this animation's like all right. These character designs are interesting, and it seemed like a mystery kind of deal. Like it seemed kind of serious, but then I had no fucking clue as to the context of what the fuck was going on. Yeah. So, that time difference, it's like 13-hour time difference. So we were falling asleep at like 9 o'clock at night. So I think I fell asleep 15 minutes in. But from what I saw, it seems kind of interesting and definitely something that you wouldn't judge just on how it looks, I guess.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool show. We'll see how it still holds up.
He likes reverse harems.
Sure.
All right. So, Art, we know that you've been watching Princess Principal. Anything else?
Well, it sounds like Justin's going to be the new meme with Inuyasha because I'm about 30 episodes off from the end of Hunter x Hunter.
Ooh. Now the countdown is on to when Justin finishes. And then it's going to be whenever I finish Bleach.
Yeah.
/ start Bleach. No, it'll be in January. I have a sneak peek. A video I have is upcoming 2019 plans for miasma, and Bleach is among those plans, Justin. So just so you know.
Bleach is among those plans, you say?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Light Lelouch says, just dropping by to tell y'all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Also, Art is here. Christmas miracles do happen.
He's only been gone twice. Everybody's like he fucking acts like we're all inconsistent. We are not. You can come to also. You act like we're not entertaining. Are you not entertained by me and Justin? Look at him. He's got a fruits basket poster
and a Yu Yu Hakusho one.
But I think the one that Justin wants to hear about is I finished Guilty Crown.
Yeah.
Oh, and me! Don't forget me! Guilty Crown. Who called it a beautiful masterpiece?
You mean a beautiful
disaster piece? Oh my goodness! Would you agree with that statement?
It is beautiful. I can't tell you what the hell happened in the entire series. Something about this guy pulling shit out of people's hearts and they faint, but apparently later on they can stand and use the weapons, and then he can call them at will near the end.
Yep.
Sounds and then what's up with Kamina dying in the first half and then coming back to life and being a shit tier villain?
Why not? It's interesting.
And then incest. There's the incest.
Hey. How about fucking Black Christmas, Lost Christmas, or whatever the fuck it was?
I told you this in our group chat. It is a bad retelling of the Bible.
If anyone here has seen Guilty Crown, for some reason at least, Lost Christmas, can you imagine if someone just watched that? No, you know what? Do yourself a favor. Just watch that. Watch the OP for Guilty Crown and then skip to that part. I think it's
okay.
It's technically OVA.
Yeah, it's the OVA.
Okay. Just watch the OVA.
Basically Warp, but worse. No. I want to complain about Lost Christmas, though. Because, this whole series, we're like, oh my god, Lost Christmas is like the big event that started all of this. It's like the equivalent of Second Impact and Ava. And we get the explanation episode, which is basically this dude named Scrooge turned people into crystals. His name was fucking Scrooge. And then, halfway through the episode, it ends. And then it just plays trailers for the visual novel for the next 10 minutes.
I mean, hey, you got to promote somehow.
If half of your OVA's length is trailers.
They were probably like, yeah, this is stupid. Might as well just throw that in there.
So everything that makes me whole, independent.
Actually, I like the second OP better.
Oh, come on now.
I don't know about that.
OP's good too. I just like the first one better.
Though I will say, and maybe it's because Araki directed the show, there were a few scenes that were actually done pretty well, like the last scene in the main series where they're all like a few years later they all get together and they have that cake for their friend.
I don't remember it enough, but I'm gonna believe you, and I'm not watching it again.
I'm like, okay, that's pretty that's pretty nice that they remembered their dead friend. And then they're still celebrating her birthday and all getting together afterwards. That's nice. Do people actually do that? No.
Take this. Take this. It's your destiny. You've never met me before, and I speak emotionlessly.
Yeah, let's talk about how the king's power was the power of joined hearts, and he literally met Inori 5 minutes into the show. And now he's got the power.
Hey, she's
spoilers, reincarnation of spoilers. It works that way.
The show is going to make it work no matter what.
Hey, according to Warp, it worked for Super Kid.
What did?
I don't know.
So it's Kingdom Hearts. That's what he has.
But the thing with Kingdom Hearts is none of it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense in like the good kind of way. Given they retcon a bunch of garbage in the mobile games, from what I've heard, but at least it can tell a coherent story, and you know what's going on. Like, hey, there's this dude with a key running around unlocking keyholes, and he's beating things without hearts. Easy to understand. Guilty Crown, you think you understand it, and then they add something which completely contradicts everything that you thought you knew. Like, once I understood the voids, I was like, okay, these are not that bad. And then, oh, they can hold them after 10 episodes of fainting when they're drawn.
That show taught me that people don't die when they're killed, and it reinforced the fact that when people are killed, that is the way it should be. That they should be gone.
So Art, what do you recommend in the show, just so that they can understand what you're talking about?
The Wisconsin internet hit, but
internet hit hard.
Yes, I would recommend it for the train wreck.
Hooray! Everybody, just I think people should just do the miasma method and just stick to the soundtrack and just watch. They don't put on the audio. Don't listen to any, don't listen to any plot it has or character development or things.
It's like the Ark in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Don't look at it.
Don't look at it. No, you have to look at it. Don't listen to it. No, listen to it because you have to hear the music. God damn it! It's nothing like the Ark.
So it's the Bye Bye Man.
Sure. Okay. So now that we have gone through the Lost Christmas, let's get a little happier and we'll talk about existing Christmas and even past Christmases. I was thinking of tying this into sort of like Christmas movies or films that we like, and maybe even tie it into like anime, because some anime have like Christmas episodes. And then one thinking of that, I mean, I know that they exist, but the only Christmas episode that I personally that I recall was from a show that I enjoyed, although I enjoy the manga far more. And I found this episode to be the worst of the entire show. Chrono Crusade has a Christmas episode. I think it's like 16. And it's not in the manga. And it's literally just like a fucking it's just like a lull period in the show. Like they're investigating into a certain enemy and things need to happen, but then Christmas happens, right? And in Chrono Crusade, for those that don't know, they work for like a church organization and they hunt demons and shit. And they're like shutting down for a couple days for Christmas. And in that time, one of the side characters hasn't experienced Christmas before for reasons. And she wants to sing in this like fucking choir thing. And they're like, she's a beautiful singer. Let's give her a chance to sing. And then they go and she sings. Spoiler alert. And not really, because you don't really need to watch this fucking episode because it's kind of a waste of time. It's just, and then they give each other presents. And that's it. But I hated it because it interrupts like a pretty cool part of the series. And then the singing is like, it's not like, A, it's not beautiful like a Guilty Crown. B, it's like they, and I watched the dub of this. So like, obviously they have the characters singing. And whenever they try to do characters singing and then the dub, the flaps are going all over the place. Or they're changing the lyrics to something weird to like try and match the flaps. And in this case, I think that they just like kept whatever the original sound was. So the flaps were just like ridiculously off. Like it was just like our mouth was moving and it was like holding a note, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" But yeah, that's as far as I can tell. in terms of like Christmas episodes of series, that's what I recall. Justin, what about you? Do you have, or and I guess we'll circle back to like non-anime stuff, but do you have any like like anime or whatever like episodes revolving around Christmas or something like that? I know that some exist.
I can't really think off the top of my head of like Christmas episodes, except maybe that one filler episode in Bleach where Rukia and Ichigo are skating at a skate park. I thought that was an adorable little thing because Rukia and Ichigo should have happened, but yeah.
Oh, here we go again. I got him going on the Rukia x Ichigo fucking 10-year-old trend.
Ichika, you mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that fucking the red hair guy comes in and bangs her. Renji.
Yeah, I mean, I like Renji.
Yeah, that should have happened. They knew each other since they were kids, Justin.
Hey, it's not my fault that they died and went to the Soul Society as kids.
I never said it was. I'm just saying that's why they should be together.
Whoa, spoilers.
It's not that massive of a spoiler.
Yeah, you're right, dude. I gotta watch Bleach. You spoiled it. You ruined it. Now I can't watch it.
Technically,
I can't know anything about a show before going in.
Technically, half the characters are dead. Technically, but yeah.
Wow, Justin, way to spoil it.
Apparently, Fruits Basket has good singing in it.
It does.
In the dub?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You should watch it.
Would you like to elaborate on that, Justin? Is there is there a lot of singing in Fruits Basket, or is it just certain times?
It's just certain times. There's a character named Momiji, and he has a song that he sings, and it's pretty adorable because he's a little boy.
Oh, so you like little boys?
Well, if you were to, well, it wouldn't happen if we did, but if a girl were to hug him, he turns into a rabbit because he's got the zodiac curse.
All right.
Speaking of singing, I remember because I watched the Clannad dub, and season 1 where she's first talking about it was kind of cringy because she's talking about the Dongo Dongo song, and she goes, instead of like it's Dongo Dongo Dai Kozaku, right? So big family. She in the English version, she literally just goes. She goes like, Dongo, Dongo, big family. And I'm like, that sounds fucking stupid. Like, why? Just have her say Dai Kazoku, all right? Just have her say that, please. Don't have her saying big family. That sounds really stupid. Dongo! He's got a dongo! Oh, that kind of makes me sad now.
It's really squish because I actually use it as a pillow, but
oh, that's cute.
But besides Christmas episodes, I do like a fair amount of Christmas movies, both in anime and in Western animation.
All right, let us know.
If you were to ask me what is my favorite Christmas movie of all time, it'd probably be The Polar Express. I watched that in theaters
as a kid.
And yeah, as a kid.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. And when I joined choir, we had to sing that damn hot chocolate song for hours. And yeah. I don't know why. I just have a emotional connection to that movie because me and like every year it's a tradition to watch that. Even though it's not anime, but National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is also another movie that me and the family watch. The one with Chevy Chase because that's hilarious.
Art, what about you? What have you? Are there Christmas anime episodes that you remember or anything? Or
I remember there was a Toradora one, but I don't really remember what happened in it.
I literally I couldn't think. I went through my Mal and then I googled like anime Christmas episodes and like shows were coming up, but it was the only one I had seen was Chrono Crusade. And Toradora was there, and then Love Hina was there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Love Hina has a movie, but I haven't seen it.
Justin loves those girls with the antenna.
Sure.
But had Justin not mentioned National Lampoon's Vacation, I would have said that the only Christmas movie that I'm bothered watching is Tokyo Godfathers.
Oh, don't spoil me!
The only two that I can be bothered watching are Tokyo Godfathers and Vacation.
There's also a Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya.
It's not a Christmas movie, though. Just because it has Christmas in it doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
I mean, hey, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, apparently.
I guess I'll include it if it has Christmas.
Just like Frozen is a Christmas movie.
Wait, didn't Clannad have Christmas? Didn't they?
They might have had a Christmas episode. I don't remember.
They did.
I know Sword Art Online had a Christmas episode, and it was not bad.
God, we try to forget about that show here in this podcast.
Hey, apparently season 3 is actually pretty good.
Yeah, according to Digibro.
Wonderful, if that's your fucking source for like.
I mean, hold up. This is the man that hates SAO with a passion.
And this is a man that said that SAO is better than Shisekai Yori.
I would probably that's like they're both. I hate them both. Oh, like that is like a very hard question for me. If someone was like gone up to here, hey man, you got to sit here and watch one of these two things. If I had to, I watched all of Shinsekai Yori. I did not finish SAO, so I guess I would pick SAO. My
problem with all of the other reindeer is literally the whole plot of it is the dog misheard the message.
I was gonna say that I liked all of the other reindeer when I was a kid.
Well, as a kid, I liked it, but thinking back on it, I'm like, the whole idea of it is so dumb.
All right, so I fucking really dislike most Christmas shit, so it was hard for me. So Olive was like me stretching an even further stretch, and probably no one but me knows that this exists. But growing up, the nice little... I was never little. The nice, moderately larger than everyone else Catholic schoolboy that I was, we used to rent VeggieTales. And VeggieTales had a Christmas special that had like Santa and like fucking they were delivering presents and shit, and there was an evil robot guy. And I watched that a couple times, enough to sort of remember it now. I watched that. We used to rent the VHS from my library. And that's
not even from the Blockbuster.
That sounds insane now. No, we eventually did. Well, I don't think Blockbuster carried VeggieTales.
Mine did.
I don't think that. Oh man, but I watched that a lot. I watched Olive a lot. Oh, I like the original, like the old like Grinch cartoon. I like that.
That's a classic.
The old Grinch anime.
The Grinch anime.
Grinch son.
Merry Christmas, Grinch son.
That's great. The fucking Jim Carrey movie is a tragedy.
What do you think about the new one?
I did not see that either.
I've heard it's bad.
Just stick with the old one. It's fucking fine. Just watch the old one with a little dog, and it's got the Who's down in Whoville, and then his fucking heart like engulfs his chest.
His heart grows, which probably wouldn't be a very bad condition on him.
Die Hard takes place at Christmas, has Christmas music, is set at a Christmas party, and says ho ho ho. It is totally a Christmas film.
You know what else is a Christmas movie, I guess? Lethal Weapon, the first movie, I guess, is a Christmas movie because it happens on Christmas Day.
Just because it happens on Christmas Day doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
Is Jack Frost a Christmas movie, Justin? Like
yes,
the horror movie Jack Frost?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I knew he would like that. I actually liked the other Jack Frost, the one about the kid who played hockey and his dad died. His dad's like a musician and the dad dies. And then for some fucking reason, his soul doesn't go to like heaven. It goes into a goddamn snowman. And thinking about that now, that's how that movie should be described. But no, it's like this whimsical thing of he's going to see his kid and say goodbye. Meanwhile, I'd be fucking pissed. Instead of eternal happiness, now I get to fucking be a snowman.
You know what else is a really good Christmas movie?
What?
Santa Slays with Goldberg. It's a horror movie where Goldberg dresses as Santa and he goes around killing people. It's amazing.
I saw that's on the kill count. I need to watch that. The what is it called? Dead Meat. It's a YouTube.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton, yes, Warp. Michael Keaton is Jack Frost. He is the second best Jack Frost. The only better Jack Frost is Ghost Trick Jack Frost. That is the only better Jack Frost. He sets that fucking monster face down like a bitch. But I'm trying to think of other Christmas stuff that I've actually liked. Not
many things.
I don't really like fucking Rudolph and all those like weird like stop motion bullshit.
Claymation.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all on too much.
Yeah, I've seen enough of them myself.
Charlie Brown's okay. Charlie Brown kind of just like makes me fucking like depressed though, because they just like beat the shit out of that kid. It's fucking like every time he tries to do something, everybody just shits on him.
But like everybody forgets about the entire like concept of Charlie Brown outside of Christmas time.
The old Rugrats Christmas special was good, according to Warp.
Same with Hey Arnold, he says. But the real question is Helga Pataki a tsundere?
Yes. And that guy breathing behind her is fucking Digibro. I don't know.
Oh my god. Too far.
Aesthetic is narrative.
Watch Digibro watch this and he's just like...
No, I was about to say if I was remotely popular, he would find out. But you know what's funny is I agree with most of that sentiment. It's just funny that he...
Watch him go to this podcast and just write a comment being like, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll take it.
I'm sure he hears it enough as is enough to where he ignores it.
Did I think I told you guys. I know I posted it in some Discord that when breaking the fourth wall of YouTube. I think I've mentioned this, that I live in the great state of Massachusetts, where Digi lives now, albeit he's far away from me. And we recently, in the last like couple months or so, have marijuana shops. And there's 2. There's soon to be 4. And the day that they opened the first 2, like the next day, they had this big news article on the news website, the local like one that I go to at work or whatever. Pull it up at work, and who's on the fucking front page is fucking in line is Digi and May. I'm like, holy shit! Why are they on the cover of my newspaper? And then I saw like that the headline thing was about the pot shops. And I was like, oh, all right. It was just really weird seeing an anime YouTuber on, like, my newspaper. Like I was like, what is going on? What is that? What is life? If only they had, like, interviewed him.
I'm sure he's got that framed in his sex dungeon.
David says The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus was produced in Japan.
Was it?
That's cool.
Man, I need to watch all of the other reindeer now. It's been too long. I need to see if it's actually stupid in concept, like Art says. Art hates all of the other reindeer, confirmed, 2018.
Was he wearing a K-On shirt?
No, he wasn't wearing a K-On shirt, I don't think. So it would be hilarious if he was. Oh my goodness. So yeah, everybody there, if anyone watches Chrono Crusade, skip the Christmas episode. Even if it's Christmas, because it will not make you enjoy it anymore unless you're really into bad lip syncing with not that great singing from one of the characters that is not very likable as Maria. She's not very cool. But the rest of the show is pretty... Actually, fuck it all. Read the manga, because I know these two clowns watched the show and fucking dropped it already. And they have good taste. Don't listen to me. So just read the manga, because the manga's better. And they haven't read that, so they can't say, no, he's wrong. They can say
I'm just going to say you're wrong, because you're wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Shit taste detected.
All right. The last portion that I wanted to talk about sort of was because it is still up in the air. Another break of the fourth wall. It's up in the air if we will see our good friend J-Chip next week. He might die. But moving situation and so forth. So if he's not here next week and so forth, I wanted to talk about this now. For next year, for 2019, what are you like looking forward to? What would you like to see? Is there something that you maybe have been putting off for a while that you're saying, like, I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna do this at the beginning of the year? Or is there something maybe that's hitting Netflix, Evangelion, or something that you really want to watch, or a type of something that you want to see? What do you want from anime in 2019? J-Ship, we're going to make you go first because I like doing that. It pleases me.
Besides the Evangelion, I'm kind of looking forward to the Dr. Stone anime. Not really, but I am. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's masochism. I'm just looking forward to being surprised, really.
Any sequels that you could think of? Well, I want some more March Crimson Like a Lion, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Maybe we'll get the 7th Yu-Gi-Oh! Season.
I guarantee there will be more Yu-Gi-Oh! There will always be more Yu-Gi-Oh!
Whenever I think that... Like,
with a new card type and everything.
Yep. We'll have red cards. Warpate. Promised Neverland anime might be good. Interesting thing about that. I was going to do a taste of manga for that. And I found that I read the first few chapters and I was like, this is pretty cool. This is actually before I started that segment, to be honest. I was like, this seems pretty cool, but it feels like it would be way cooler animated. So I'm pretty hyped for Promised Neverland. I don't know how consistent it is throughout the rest of it because I only read those first few chapters. But it seems interesting.
Here's the thing, Sweet Pea. I am looking forward to Fruits Basket, but I'm still skeptical on the dub.
Are you skeptical that they're changing the voice actors?
If they can't get her, then I'm not going to look forward to the dub.
He's gonna be pissed. If she ain't there, he ain't gonna watch. He's gonna march down to Funimation and fucking give him a piece of his mind.
God damn it, Lori Billy. I know you succeeded in life, but come on. Come back to anime.
I mean, if they pay her enough, she probably will.
I mean, she didn't return for Basilisk. I doubt she'll return for Fruits Basket.
Yeah, but nobody wanted the new Basilisk. I haven't finished Basilisk, and I've heard that at the end of Basilisk, it's over, and then they, for some reason, made more.
Maybe there's that underground fan base of Basilisk being like, Basilisk is the best anime ever made.
Basilisk is good. I just haven't finished it. It's kind of like Chobits. until recently. Basilisk is cool. It's like Ninja, Romeo and Juliet.
But Basilisk has cool powers.
It does. It has really cool fights. And it's a sort of interesting love story. Although they don't like... It's like way more about the fight. It's one of those shows where like it's it's way more about the fights, and it knows it, but then it tries to have a cool love story, and like you don't like. I believe that the characters are in love, but like they don't like. They're just kind of like, I love you, and then he's like, I love you, and you don't really know why, or like much of how it came to be, or like how they really feel about things. What do they have in common? Do they have cool moments together? No, it's just that they want a bone, and they're from rival ninja clans. But yeah, Art, is there anything that you are looking forward to next year, or what do you want out of anime next year? And I mean, you should say March because like Alliance season 3.
Well, I can't say that because I haven't seen season 2 yet, and I need to get on that.
There you go.
I'm with Justin on the Dr. Stone thing. I'm like cautiously optimistic about it because I think it'll be better animated, but I don't know. I want to watch The Promised Neverland, but they better not have the same team that did Persona 5 the animation on that. But I think it's the core of A1 Pictures that's doing it, not Cloverworks now, which doesn't mean much. But A1 has produced some good things. Maybe this can be a nice little golden star on their record.
It was a little lie I told in April. Shout out to another show that made me almost cry.
See, Your Lie in April didn't get me at all.
Yeah.
Wow. Controversial statement, and I think it's just because I knew what I was going to do coming in. I thought Your Lie in April was sadder than, at least so far, than Clannad.
You'll have to see.
Although, it's kind of unfair because I did not know what was going to go on with Your Lie in April. It was...
still don't know what's going to happen with Clannad.
Okay.
Trust me. You don't know.
Oh my god, Your Lie. And now every time I think of Your Lie in April, it's just...
Did you guys see the new trailer for One Punch Man Season 2?
I didn't know there was a new trailer for it.
I did not.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope.
I think that'll be good. I think people are just a little
overhyped.
Oh, not overhyped, but they're complaining about it being a new studio without knowing like everything with who's behind it and what connections they have.
Yeah, it's not Madhouse.
It's JC stuff.
Oh, why? I mean, I'm immediately doing what he just said that people were doing. Like, people know it's a different studio and they're freaking out. And my husband's first reaction: "It's not Madhouse. Why?" No, when I think of JC Staff now, I think of fucking the last 2 JC Staff shows I watched made me want to die. So it would be Vatican Miracle Examiner and fucking what was that shitty Halloween one they did with the girl in the House of Killers?
Angels of Death.
Oh god. Yeah.
They also did Children of Wales, which was worse.
Actually, all right, so I'll take that back because I like Children of Wales. I forgot that they
did Food Wars and Psyche K.
People should watch Children of Wales, by the way. I want more of that.
They did Shakugan no Shana years ago.
Yes, but that got worse as it went on.
That's debatable.
Oh my god. Someday we're going to have the big Shauna debate.
I got to rewatch Shauna to debate.
Garbage. That's my argument. There we go. Case closed.
JC Staff did Revolutionary Girl Una, and that's still...
Right, but that was...
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
20 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that still looks pretty damn good.
Studio Dean did Angel's Egg. Like, that covers up for every shitty thing they've ever done since then.
I'm hoping one day we get the Studio Dean fanboy. That one person.
April was even with Clannad for Sweet Pea. All right. Thank you, Sweet Pea. The thing with Your Lie in April is that the event that happens... I very much didn't want it to happen, but I kind of knew it was going to happen, and that made it worse. I did not cry though. I am honest. If I did cry, I would tell you. Clannad also almost, which is actually, I knew what was going to happen. It still almost made me cry in Clannad as well. So,
see, that's the thing with Anohana that I told Justin when I first started watching it. This isn't going to make me emotional at all because I already know that the girl is dead from episode 1, but it still managed to get me.
Yeah.
I've not seen that yet. That's upcoming for 2019. Which gets into what I'm looking forward to. Several different shows that I will be trying out. I can't really promise things because we all know how Miasma does when he says he maps out things. But Ava on Netflix is going to be big for me. Weathering with You, the new Makoto Shinkai film, although that won't be until summertime. But that is big circle on my watch this shit thing. Makoto Shinkai is my homeboy. So I will be fucking watching the shit out of that. I'm kind of excited for more One Punch Man, even though it's a different studio. Let's see. Promised Neverland. I actually kind of forgot that was coming out, but I based off of what I saw in the manga, my big one, Vinland Saga. I think it's in March or April.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's coming out.
Vinland Saga is going. First of all, I want to read more of the manga because I'm only 3 books in. I want to be one of those fucking better than you people who's way ahead in the manga when the anime comes out.
You're like, I knew exactly when they were going to animate this and what episode it was going to be in.
I'm already pretty sure I'm at that because the books are very long, so I'm like many chapters in that I think it would take more than a season of anime to cover. But there's so many more books, so that it's kind of a double-edged sword with that because I'm worried that this is like it's going to have to be like a long show. And I really hope that they're preparing for that. However, given the manga's popularity, I think that the anime should get some support, and hopefully it continues. So yeah, everybody watch that shit, so I get more. Please me. I also want more March Comes in Like a Lion, more Noragami.
Yeah, more Noragami would be the tits.
It would be. I don't know if it's going to happen. I wish that they would animate because I've read up through volume 17 in the manga, and there's a lot of cool stuff that they could animate, but I don't know, man.
I know Light over there is excited for My Hero Season 4.
Jesus Christ.
And inevitably Season 5.
And inevitably Season 6. And then
I don't know if all 3 of them are going to come out in the same year.
It might.
Subsequent scene. And then 5 movies all in the same year. Also, I still need to fit in terms of manga, Flowers of Evil. I have one more omnibus to complete, what might be one of my favorite manga series. We'll see once I get to the conclusion. I highly recommend that. And my some more Inuo Asano works. Okay, Good Night. These 2 things I'm going to mention have been on my shelf for a long time now. Good Night Pun Pun, Volume 1. I want to do a taste of manga of that because people really like Inuo Asano, and I wasn't that into Solanin, so I kind of want to see what the fuck is so good about him with Good Night Pun Pun. And then Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. I have the box set of the manga that I got at Anime Boston last March. And
March did not come in like a lion for you.
It did not. And I've never seen the movie either. My plan was to read that manga and then watch the movie, and I still haven't obviously done either. But yeah, in terms of what I need to catch up on, it's that. Oh, and Bleach for Justin.
Yep.
Bleach is in there. And I do have other plans. I'll be making a video about that too. But yeah, sequels, and I want, just give me what I want, anime. Make fucking Vinland Saga a long, very good show. And I might watch it while it airs.
Monster Blu-ray release, please. for 2019.
Okay, now we're just getting fucking like. Get out. Is there you have a fairy godparent next to you? Like, that shit ain't gonna happen. Yeah, why don't we just get an Ava Blu-ray release?
Maybe.
Box set that's shaped like Unit 1.
How would that fit on a shelf?
Who cares? It'd be fucking sick.
It would be awesome, but where would you put it?
Next to your Legend of the Galactic Heroes $5,000 set, or whatever the fuck it is.
Look, we don't talk about people that actually buy that.
Whoa.
Hey, I
Bought it?
pre-ordered Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
You pre-ordered it?
From the pawn shop?
Yeah, I pre-ordered from the pawn shop.
I'm done. If you find that at the pawn shop for like anything, I don't care what price it is. If it's at your pawn shop, I'm gonna go to bed for the rest of my life. It's just all done. I lose hope in humanity. It's just gone. That is the magical pawn shop of everything.
That $800 box set just at my pawn store for like $2.
$800 fucking dollars. Jesus Christ. Oh, and I look forward to finishing Haruno Kyokai with my good friend J Chip because we need to do that. That's on me because my availability is never good.
Yes, Warp Case Closed is great.
Yeah, I've heard it's okay.
Detective Conan's better though.
I've heard Gungrave's better. Just to piss off Warpate. I heard what's something else Warpate doesn't. I've heard Bakuno's better. This is the Trigger Warpate hour, everybody. But
question for you guys.
Yep.
What was the highlight of 2018? If this is our last podcast of 2018,
highlight will be me going to the bathroom after this.
Highlight of 2018 for like anime wise?
Yeah, anime wise.
I don't watch seasonal shit, so it's hard.
It doesn't even have to be that. Like,
did Made in Abyss come out? Was that this year?
That was the end of last year.
Fuck.
But you did get that box set this year.
Yeah, but the box set's kind of shitty. Something that came out. Definitely not fucking.
Devilman Crybaby came out this year.
That's really good, but I feel like everybody sucks that thing's dick.
Miasma said the words "case closed" earlier. That's what brought it up.
Fuck. What came out this year? I don't know. Well, March season 2 of Sangatsu no Life?
I think that was last year.
Fuck. God damn it. What the so nothing. This year sucks. Okay? This year sucks. I don't know, dude.
Persona 5 came out this year. And
yeah, nobody
that
liked
amazing. Darling in the Franxx came out this year.
I wouldn't call that a highlight.
I haven't seen it still. I know.
Citrus.
I know.
Citrus came out this year.
It takes a special kind of person to watch Citrus.
I haven't seen that either. Oh my god! What did I watched Angels of Death from this year, so no. I watched Happy. Oh my god! It might be Happy Sugar Life.
I think it might be Happy Sugar Life. Yeah.
Oh shit! What the fuck was on? What was wrong with this year? Ruby?
Ruby's not anime.
Yeah, every week I have to mention that two things. I've been to Japan and I like Ruby.
And that Ruby is anime.
Yes, it is. Just like the Grinch. Grinch-san.
That's the objective truth, right?
Grinch-san, Dai Kozoku.
I think that's a good spot to end it.
Yeah, alrighty. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I hope you guys have a really, really cool holiday.
Not a good holiday, a cool holiday.
Yes, I hope it's freezing cold wherever you are. If you live in fucking the desert of Egypt, I hope it's a cool. And I don't know why you're watching this from the desert of Egypt. Get help. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you to J Chip and Art. Check out their YouTube channels down below and consider donating to various Patreons. I hope you two guys have a good holiday as well. Thank you, Chad, so much for coming. Yeah. And we will see you guys next week. See ya.
Have a good one.